We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Behind 0-2 now. Towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
So here's Pete Alonso as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jeff McNeil would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Jeff McNeil is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Wei-Yin Chen will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Now here's the pitch.
Baez.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chen has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. So stepping in, David Bodie. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, at the ball.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Baez on second. Bodie at first with no outs. And he got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, sent out to straightaway center field. Nunez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That is good. The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bryant with the bare hand. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Set. Here it comes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cano has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. So far this season, Cano is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Shoots this one over to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. And he popped him up. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eduardo Nunez.
Number 12, Eduardo.
First offering on its way.
0-1. Count 1-0. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Weigh in 10.
Next up from New York, Wei-Yin Chen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The 2-2 fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
Ahmed Rosario waits on deck. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier.
So striding in, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. David Bodie waits on deck. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Stepping into the box, David Bodie, a base hit in his first trip. Set and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
3-2.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Mets leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. At the plate, Wilson Contreras flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Rosario's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the call, the first baseman, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Chen gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Through 4, still tied. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Baez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
From the stretch, Eduardo Nunez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
In now, Wei-Yin Chen. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. 2 out with the man at first. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza.
At the plate, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. So here's Albert Almora next. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's set. Here it comes. Javier Baez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in, David Bodie. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. A 1-1. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, viewer. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Arodys Vizcaíno is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Vizcaíno.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes McNeil. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Don't want to forget about it. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on it.
Number 44, Anthony.
Justin Wilson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Justin Wilson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Wilson is facing his old colors in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Helpful.
Kyle Schwarber would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 5 Cubs 3, and the Mets nothing. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh.
Next for the Mets, Josh Donaldson. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hopped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steven Souza goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Yu Darvish, as he puts it on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for route number 2.
The center fielder.
So striding forward. Now, Malik Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Malik Smith.
Too high, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Malik Smith stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Strike.
All even at 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. David Bodie is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Chris Bryant is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top by a count of 3. Michael Conforto is going to.
Base hitting for New York. Number 30, Michael Conforto.
And it's fouled away. He'll start this one at 269. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in, Josh Donaldson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
Good take there to lay off the high
Ball 1,
fastball.
no strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
No, that's
Perhaps a
ball.
little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And he watches
Ball 1.
one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Fouled away. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next to the time, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with one down. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers, and gone.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
The center fielder, number 5.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up, throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row.
Complete. He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 22.
Jerry Familia is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 27. Jerry.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 14 homers, 39 driven in. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs. More here on a Tuesday night after this.
Leading off to the left, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 44 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there, one away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Greg Bird will come on as a pinch hitter. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Jet Huff will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So here's Malik Smith. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. And there's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Russell Martin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. That's inside. 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. This will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still even at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Yu Darvish earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on record is now 8-4.